I will. 2 days? Anyway, I was born in 1955, and growing up, I grew up with a family of 5 siblings, and me and 2 brothers, we share a bedroom together. My dream, as I was growing up and was told I would never achieve, was to buy my own piece of property and build my own home. Well, I did that 3 times over. I built my own home. Today we have a governor, the best government in New York that could be bought and paid for. Governor Cuomo, he's pushed forward a ban on natural gas drilling. And what that ban does is take property rights away from owners of land. And the way the governor did it was not by the way he promised to review our property rights, because he promised to go by science and by fact. And what he did was go through emotion and through the dollar bill. That's why we're not allowed to drill in New York at this time, but we will be. And I'm really shortening this speech up a lot here, because that's all I'm going to say about gas drilling. I would like to say that some of these people who spoke today talked about schools and teachers and your rights to carry a gun. I'm sure you've all seen the stories about a woman who had a 17-round clip in an AR-15 whose home was broken into by 3 intruders. She fired all 17 rounds, not killing the last intruder till the 17th round. So putting a limit on how many bullets we can protect ourselves with is no different than telling us we can't drink 2 liters of soda. And I don't know how I can put that together in a short period of time, but we do not need the governor telling us how to live our lives and how to govern the way we live. I want to say, and I wrote a speech tonight, but obviously there's not time to go through it. So I'm just going to say a couple of things, and then we'll get Mr. Tom up here. I don't know your last name, Tom. Heard you on the Bogos show today. You sounded good. The Constitution of the United States is a supreme law. It's a law that governs us all. Ownership, it's a legal title coupled with exclusive legal rights to possession. That's the definition of ownership. The definition of property is that which a person owns. That's all I'm going to read from that page. Abraham Lincoln said, "We the people are the rightful masters of government, of Congress, and the courts. Not to overthrow the Constitution, but it is our right to overthrow the men who would pervert the Constitution." And that's all I'm going to read from that page. What we have to do as parents, as grandparents, we have to listen. This goes back to the teachers. We have to listen to what our children bring home from school. My granddaughter, you all might not all know me, but I'm a large advocate for natural gas. I've been to Albany several times. My granddaughter came home to me one day and said, "Dad, or Grandpa, why do you want to pollute our rivers and streams?" I said, "Who told you that?" She said, "My teacher." We have to pay attention to what the teachers are teaching our kids. We have to pay attention to what our neighbors are saying. And, you know, it's funny how Cuomo's getting along with Fidel Castro all of a sudden, but we have to be the stewards of not just our lands, but of our lives. Because if we don't govern ourselves and watch over those who govern over us, we will eventually become a Cuba, become a North Korea, and we have to stand up and educate our children and our neighbors, and the best way to do that is through this house right here. You go to church, the real grassroots movement is starting a conversation with one person, telling them what you believe and why you believe, and they'll move that forward to the next and the next and the next. And that's all we can do right now is vote, pay attention to our schools, to our children, because they are the future, there's no denying that. And we just have to be keeping a watchful eye on what's going on in this country. And if I had time to read my speech, there's so many words in here I would have had to take out because this is the church. But every one of them words would have been true to the core. And you have to be true to yourselves, be true to your grandchildren, be true to your children, and just know in your heart what's right. A little book out there that gave you the Constitution, a small but a powerful thing. We have 3 branches of government, but we are a nation united by those 3 branches and by our forefathers who came to this country and sought for those freedoms and fought for those freedoms. And we still have soldiers today on the battlefields all around the world, and right here in the United States dying for those freedoms. And let's not forget that. Thank you.